So hello and a very good afternoon YouTube. I hope each one of you are doing absolutely fine, working hard in your own life and enjoying life to the core. Well, today let's talk about the braking of the CB350. Like the other parts of the motorcycle, the braking also needs some sort of maintenance from time to time. With time, the brakes of a motorcycle, they fade out and get the feel of the brake being not working that efficiently as it used to. So there's a very simple procedure to bring that feeling back. I mean, provided that all the other aspects of the braking, like the master cylinder, the brake oil and the caliper or the caliper pistons and everything are working fine in your case, but still the brakes are fading. So there is a very simple trick which you could follow and which you could execute in your motorcycle by yourself. You do not need any tools over here and you do not need any expertise over here to do this particular task in your motorcycle. It's a complete DIY which you could provide to your motorcycle and get back that good feel from the brakes. I would be using this particular thing. It's a brake cleaner, brake parts cleaner, STP, or you could use any other brake cleaner for this particular job. I would be using a small piece of Scotch Brite, okay, and I would also be using a piece of cloth, preferably an old one, because it is going to get very dirty over here. So yep, let's start the procedure now, guys. Now with the help of this particular cloth, take one corner of it and then you need to, now this is a time consuming process, okay guys. So you see these holes over here in the rotor. So these holes, with time they accumulate a lot of dust and debris inside, which generally does not go away with normal washing of the motorcycle. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert this end, this corner of this cloth, and take it out from the other one, and then just clean the inside of these holes, okay, properly. Now this has to be done for each and every hole which is present over here. So that's the part one of the cleaning process over here. Okay, so let me now just put the video in fast forward mode and clean all the holes. And in regular intervals you need to switch the corners of the cloth, because it's going to get very dirty, and in spite of removing the dust, it's going to make it more messy. So with time you got to turn the cloth corner and continue. So yep, that nearly completes all the holes. Second part of this particular procedure is like lift the front wheel. I mean, I'm doing it with my left hand, and rotate the wheel and just wipe the whole disc like this. Okay, so you can find such a lot of dust coming out. Okay, so once that is done, now what we need to do is leave this cloth apart, and now we need this brake cleaner. Now in my case I'm using the STP heavy duty brake cleaner. You could use any other brand of your choice, or if you don't have, or if you don't want to invest on this, you could also use soapy water. Okay guys, you could also use any kind of soapy water, but do not use WD-40 over here, because since it has oil in it and you should never use it on disc rotors. So avoid using WD-40 or diesel. You could also use petrol, but since petrol is so expensive, I won't advise you to do that. You could use this particular or any brake cleaner, or you could also use soapy water. So what I would do is as I showed you, this is the scotch bite. Okay, so I would take I would just soak the scotch bite in this brake cleaner, and after that we need to just clean the rotor like this. Okay, now if you feel that it will become too tedious for you to lift the motorcycle from the front, since it is a very heavy one, so you could just call a friend to hold the rear so that the front lifts up, and you could do the same process. As you could see, such a lot of dust, guys, such a lot of dust in it. So let me just spray one more time on the other side of the scotch bite, of course, and repeat the procedure. Just have a look, guys. So yep, this basically completes it, guys. So yes, guys, now let me conclude the video by giving you all a brief explanation of what exactly happened over here. Now see, when we ride the motorcycle, a lot of brake dust and everything goes around and settles in these ventilator holes. These are known as ventilator holes. This is a ventilated disc brake system, ventilated rotor. So these are the ventilators. Actually, they help in dissipating heat. Okay, so what happens, the brake dust and the dust from the road, they come and they accumulate in these holes, and also these fine lines you see over here, which is the result of braking. So a lot of dust and debris from the road, they come and they stick over here, which generally doesn't go away with normal washing of the motorcycle. So that is the reason I went around and cleaned these holes individually with the help of the cloth, as you guys just saw, and then I used the brake cleaner, and with the help of the scotch bite I cleaned the whole rotor itself. So now this particular rotor is absolutely free of dust and all such debris, and it is ready to do its duty to the full level. So that's one thing, and you could do it at home. As you saw, that there is no particular tool which is necessary over here, and anybody could do this by themselves at home. So apart from this, very soon I'm going to come up with a video demonstrating how I remove the caliper and then cleaning the inside of the caliper. So please stay tuned for that as well. And yep, of course, if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and share this video with your friends and family. Please take care of yourself, guys. Have a lovely day ahead. Bye bye.